Hello, everybody. Uh, Bill told me that there would be here 15 people. I see a lot more than that. I was talking with with Bowen right before this, and I was telling him about how excited I was about this. And I was even, in some ways, more excited about this than the graduation in the 20th. And when asked why, I told him it's because in that graduation, you only get up for 5 seconds and walk the stage and then go right back down, and that's about it. Whereas here, we kind of get to show off the culmination of everything that we've been doing for the past year. And so with that, I'd like to thank everybody here for coming here and giving us the chance to show us some of what we can do. So, thank you all for coming, and let's talk about the Partner Support Portal. To begin, I'll hand it off to Elijah to tell us about who Tyler Technologies is.
Thanks, Abdullah. Yeah, so who is Tyler Technologies? Not only are they the ones that we've been working with the entire year, but they're a software company that provides solutions for the public sector, so like the DMV or the Secretary of State. And we've been specifically working with the Nebraska division. Obviously, they provide Nebraska state and local governments and their partners with software solutions. So I will hand it off to T to introduce the individuals involved.
Okay, thank you, Eli. I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors and stakeholders. We have Bruce, Director of Development, and Jay Sloan, the Director of Operations. They're both here with us, so thank you. They've been working very closely with us and pretty much giving us very valuable feedback, and we really appreciate it. We're also grateful for Brent Hoffman, General Manager, Natalie Erb, Senior Project Manager, Brian Small, Software Engineer and Support Team Tech Lead. Now I'm gonna introduce our team, and first and foremost, I would like to thank the Project Manager, Bill Browning, and Tribe Lead, Brady Garvin. They were both very helpful with us also. They kind of guide us through the process of development and make sure we're making the right choices. So big thanks to both. And so here's our team. First, we have Abdullah, our product manager and squad lead. Next, we have Augustus, the development and manager. Team developers, we have Alex. We have me, T. We have Eli. We have Chandler over there. Yep, now I'm gonna hand it over to Alex to talk about our problem and opportunity.
Okay, so Tyler Technologies maintains lots of different projects for their public sector partners. And currently, whenever one of the partners has an issue with their project, they send an email to Tyler Tech, and they get it resolved that way. But these emails often lack a standard format, and so they're missing crucial information and context that would be very helpful for solving the issues. Additionally, after an issue is reported, the partners have no easy way of tracking the status of that issue. And they have to contact Tyler Tech directly if they want an update. So these things really just make the issue reporting process slow for both Tyler Technologies and their partners. And now I'm going to give it to Augie, and he's going to talk about our solution.
Thank you. So initially, we set out to build a issue submission portal for Tyler Technologies. This is sort of a central hub where anyone having issues with any of their partners' services can submit these issues to Tyler Technologies. Everything is sort of a standardized process, so you fill out a form with some critical details such as maybe what web browser you're trying to access a website on, or how high a priority this issue is and how much work it's blocking. And then after that, a ticket is created on Tyler Technologies' Jira board in order for them to track it. So we actually ended up finishing this after about a semester of work. We were able to get quite a bit done, and we're able to actually begin on phase 2 in our second semester. So we went through that process of eliciting requirements, drawing mock-ups, and beginning development on a partner ticket dashboard. Now this is sort of a centralized dashboard where any of Tyler Technologies' partners can log in and view any tickets relevant to them. So someone working for the Secretary of State could log in and see all of the current issues that any Secretary of State services are experiencing and any updates in the resolution process. I'd like to hand it off to Abdullah now to talk about what our portal is and what it looks like.
Okay, so first we'll start with the issue submission portal or the partner support portal. And the first thing that you'll see is right when you get in, you're greeted with this page, which is telling you about what this portal is supposed to be used for and what it's not. And so you'll see that this is supposed to be just for reporting issues, if there is maybe a text change or requesting user access. And this is not for asking for maybe new features or for a new project. So past that page, you'll have the chance to select the project that you want to submit the issue for. And what you'll see is you can also search for it. So if you already know what the project name is, you can search for it rather than scroll and select. After selection, you'll be greeted with this page, which is the form page, and we ask for some contact information in case we need to get in contact, maybe about some of the details in there, or maybe with some updates. And then as well as we'll ask about the issue details, and so you'll tell us kind of about a summary, the environment where you encountered the problem, and go into kind of the details about how you got to that problem or how that problem came to be. And then after that, you'll have the chance to select a priority level. And so you can tell us about whether this is a big problem or maybe just something that's minor that needs to be fixed. And finally, if there's any artifacts or things maybe that relate to the problem, you can upload maybe screenshots or something along that line, and that can be done in the file upload. Past that, you are taken to the summary page where you'll see a summary of everything that you just entered in the form. And you'll be asked to go through the authentication CAPTCHA. And then once you submit, you'll be given this page, which is the ticket successful submission page, where you'll see that there is a ticket number. And this ticket number is really important, as if you want to reach out to the sponsors, you can just reference this ticket number and they'll know what you're talking about, as well as later when you are in the user dashboard, you can see this ticket there and see updates there. With that being said, I'll hand it off to Chandler to walk us through that.
Thanks, Abdullah. Here we'll see our login page. So for the partner dashboard, the partners need to log in so we can filter which results they need to see. So for example, if a Secretary of State user logs in, they will be taken to the user dashboard, which we'll see here. And here the issues will be sorted. So the most important issues will be up at the top. They'll be in yellow. Those are awaiting response. So the partners need to respond to Tyler Technologies with some information to update their ticket. After that, we'll see in-progress issues and then resolved issues down on the bottom. And then the partners on the right can see an update, so they'll be able to tell whenever that ticket was updated to make sure their ticket has been, whether it's been resolved, they're just updated. And now I'll pass it off to Augustus to wrap us up.
All right, thank you. So we've learned quite a bit in this past academic year of development. We started in August, and here we are finishing up in May. So in particular, this has been a great opportunity for us to get some real-world development experience. For many of us, this is our first time sort of undergoing the professional development process. So whether that's eliciting requirements from our sponsors, creating JIRA tickets, or just writing code, it's been a great opportunity for all of us. We were also able to actually finish what we promised and then some, so we were able to deliver a solution that addresses all of the problems we needed to address. This has been great. I think we're all really happy with the application we built. And as well, we were able to gain a bit of technical experience. So none of us have had any prior experience with either the Grails framework, which is a Java framework, or user authentication. These are both very critical to our application, and we're really able to get our hands dirty with these and learn quite a bit. And as well, we were able to interact with a couple of new APIs. In particular, Jira's Cloud API, we leveraged that heavily for creating issues and making changes to them, as well as Google's reCAPTCHA API for preventing bots from submitting issues. It's been a great year. I think we've all really enjoyed working on this, and I would just like to say a huge thank you to our sponsors with Tyler Technologies. If you'd like to walk up as well and accept your award. Thank you.